Hi, my name is Kim Cabaron, the creator of Passageway, a place where we navigate Christian perspectives on holistic wellness. A warm welcome once again. In this video, I'll be talking about contentment as one of the most undervalued gifts and is one of the most important keys to happiness. What is contentment? That's the question. Well, the dictionaries define contentment as a state of happiness and satisfaction. This definition offers a starting point, but prompts various follow-up questions. What does it mean to be happy or satisfied? How do we achieve such contentment? Is contentment even possible in troubled times like this? Let's examine the nature and necessity of true contentment. Contentment is more about wanting everything you already have rather than having everything you want. It is the ability to look at what is already enough in your life and derive pleasure from it. Contentment does not mean the absence of desire. It means you are satisfied with your present and you trust God that the turns your life takes will be for the best. Contentment comes from paying attention to what we have. And unless we slow down, we are unable to notice the little things that matters in life. It's a matter of being satisfied with what one has, and is possible even when some dreams and desires remain unfulfilled. The true happy person is content with his present, no matter what it is, and is reconciled to his circumstances. Contentment is a recurring theme in the New Testament. The book of Hebrews urges readers, be content with what you have, for God said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. In Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5, Apostle Paul insists, godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into this world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with this we will be content. In 1 Timothy chapter 6 verses 6 to 8, Apostle Paul differentiates this godly contentment with a greedy craving for riches, which leads to ruin. In 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 9 to 10, many people today think life is a race where you must be the best at everything. We might want a fancier car, a bigger house, a better earning job, or more money in the bank. The moment we achieve one thing, the race for the next thing starts. Rarely do many individuals spare a minute to just sit back and relax and be grateful for all they have achieved, instead of looking back at the distance they have covered. They stretch themselves to cover the distance that remains. And in some cases, this is when ambition becomes greed. There is often a fine line between ambition and greed. People may think that when they have achieved all they need for their dream lifestyle, they will be satisfied with what they have. But this is really the case. Even after you have ticked off all the boxes and your achievements from your list, you still don't feel at ease. There may remain an easy feeling that something is still missing. Do you know what that missing thing is? It's contentment. It is an undervalued gift. It's almost impossible to stress enough how important it is to be content. Some benefits of contentment include peace of mind. If you are not at peace with what you have achieved at your current point in life, it can be more difficult to be motivated to face life in a day-to-day basis. If you want peace of mind and positive attitude, contentment is what you should practice. Contentment promotes happiness. When you are content with the present, you are letting go of sometimes painful craving for what you cannot have. As a result, acceptance settles in. Therefore, when you accept your situation, you are allowing yourself to be happy. Being grateful for everything you have instead of spending most of your time thinking about what you can't have and could make your life a lot more beautiful. It promotes stronger relationships. When you allow yourself to be content, you are also telling yourself to accept others as they are, and understanding that they have flaws and imperfections just like yours, and they have stories to tell, and that they are valued. With contentment, you're able to distinguish your wants from your needs. You stop overburdening yourself. You relieve yourself from the stress of wanting more and more. Contentment often leads to the realization that joy doesn't come from material things. Instead, joy comes from deep within. Contentment promotes simplicity. It teaches you to be happy with what you have, whether little or abundant. Instead of wanting your possessions to grow, you start working on a personal growth. Because at the end of the day, inner peace fueled by contentment may matter more than the car you drive or even the house you live in. If you wish to feel the essence of contentment, it's important to practice gratitude. Be aware of the fact that nothing is permanent. Understand that material things do not often promote long-term happiness. And realize that life is not a race or competition. It is about self-sustenance. The more thankful you are in the present, the happier you may be. So in whatever challenges you face in life, let's heed Apostle Paul's plea to be content in knowing the sweet, soul-satisfying sufficiency of Christ. I pray your day is full of peace and contentment. I pray you can focus on all the blessings you have and how well God has always cared for you. May reflecting on God's goodness in your life give you great hope for your future. Amen and amen. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.